Where are you off to?
Black bag.
Right. You asked how it works. To be with someone in this business, this is how. You each know what you know, and you know what you'll do, and you never discuss certain things again. I watch her, I assume she watches me. I would do anything for you.
Would you?
Yes.
If a situation presents itself, would you choose your marriage over everything else?
My devotion to my marriage is my professional weakness. Love you.
You got a breach. What did you do?
One of our people stole something.
Something extremely valuable.
You cannot imagine the damage. Find the leak.
How long do you think you'll need?
Give me 2 weeks.
Thousands of innocent people will die.
Okay, 1 week. Who's the suspect?
Your wife.
I can feel when you're watching me.
Sorry.
I like it.
When you can lie about everything, when you can deny everything, how do you tell the truth about anything?
I need a satellite redirect, but this has to be unofficial.
You are one naughty husband, George.
You think this isn't normal? The way you're doing this, just so you know.
What's on the menu?
Fun and games.
Is it true? No one can lie to you?
I don't like liars.
If it is Catherine, do you really think you can do it?
I don't know.
Maybe this is all your greatest game, George.
It's a very dangerous line of work.
I'll say.
Would you kill for me, George? Would you?
I've waited all year, and finally it's here. For 30 straight days, it's a month-long movie craze. That's right, I'm ready to post a podcast each day. I watched a movie, and now I've got stuff to say. 'Cause movie month is here, yes dear, in case I wasn't clear. 30 movies, films that I've never seen. Cast, podcast, from first day of month to last. In June, all June, this is my movie month too. Been doing this for 12 years, I'll pause for applause and cheers. Okay, well, maybe not, but please follow all month long. 'Cause movie month is here, yes dear, in case I wasn't clear. 30 movies, films that I've never seen. Cast, podcast, from first day of month to last. In June, all June. Listen and subscribe is what you should do. Apple, Spotify, and yes, on YouTube. Listen and subscribe, come on, don't be rude. Listen and subscribe all June.
Happy Friday, everybody. It's Friday the 13th. Ooh, Friday, June 13th, which means for the 13th day in a row, I've watched a movie I've never seen, and for the 13th day in a row, I'm here podcasting about it to you, the people of Earth and beyond. Friday the friggin' 13th, and I did not do a horror movie. I did one yesterday, but I didn't do one today. Now, I've seen all the Friday the 13th movies, so I couldn't, in good faith do one of those. But I couldn't have switched yesterday to watch a horror slasher movie, and or today to watch that horror slasher movie, and yesterday to watch a British spy drama, which is what I did today. I don't even know if I'd call it a thriller, maybe just a drama. Today I watched the 2025 Steven Soderbergh film Black Bag. It's on Peacock, and the most shocking thing about this movie is that it's 90 minutes long. It's a short movie. It's like, there are episodes of TV that are longer than this. It almost felt like, yeah, I'm just going to do this short little movie. I have an idea, and here it is. Like, when I first saw that this movie, there was a movie with Cate Blanchett, Michael Fassbender, and it was directed by Steven Soderbergh, and it's about British intelligence. I was like, oh, okay, there's a 2-hour, 220. Nope. 93 minutes with credits. This is short and sweet and easily digestible and confusing, but not so confusing that you can't enjoy it. I quite liked it. I mean, it has 96% on Rotten Tomatoes, 70%, I guess, for the audience. But I don't know. I like to think that it's funny. Some movies I go, well, the audience loved it, just like me. And other times I'm thinking, the audience, they don't know what they're talking about. I thought this was really good. It was really good. It was slightly confusing because I didn't know what was going on entirely. But I'm going to try my best to give you the summary. I will spoil the hell out of this movie. So, Black Bag means like undercover, covert, on a mission. I think, because they talk about, oh, it's such a wonderful thing where what a cover where you can go someplace. And what were you doing? Can't talk about a black bag. I was on a black bag. I had a black bag. Can't do it. When this movie started, they talked about Michael Fassbender learned about that there was some information, some software, something called Severus. That's the MacGuffin that was stolen or planned to be stolen. And this guy comes to him and says he had a list. He's narrowed it down to these possible people, including Georgie's wife, Michael Fassbender's wife, played by Cate Blanchett. I love the two of them in this. When you see killer acting, with a nice tight script, it all works nicely. Everyone in this was great. So the guy who gave it away, who gave the information to Michael Fassbender, his name, get ready for it. I think Gustav Skarsgård. Another Skarsgård. There are more Skarsgårds. Skarsgårdians. It's like the Wayans of Sweden or wherever they're from. There's another one. And when I went to Wikipedia, I'm like, is he a brother? Is he like a cousin? Nope. And then it showed his list of siblings, and there was like a ton, and they all had links on, or maybe it was IMDb. I'm like, wait, are they all something to do in the theater, in the movies, in the entertainment business? And he's second billed on IMDb. He was in this for 5 minutes. He gives the guy information, and then later he's enjoying a nice drink, and he dies. He dies. We find out later. Well, you could see he was like, what's going on? And he had a heart attack. Young guy, little too young to have a heart attack. He was poisoned. There was poison running through his veins. So Fassbender tells Cate Blanchett, oh, we're having everyone over for dinner tonight. Stay away from this dish. Because he had him cooking this dish. Stay away from this dish because he put some chemical in it, some drug in it to induce people to be a little more forthcoming, a little more truthful. there was a moment that I thought the entire movie was going to be this dinner party, and I was all for it, just to see the discomfort between the people talking, the people sharing too much, saying too much, all while Michael Fassbender kind of led the conversation to make people uncomfortable. He seems to work in with polygraphs and with questioning people in interrogation. There was one gunshot, I think, in this. Like, it wasn't an action movie. And maybe I'm confused, but there's a picture of Michael Fassbender that I used for the movie. He's in a suit. He's in a turtleneck. He's reading a book. He has sunglasses on. He looks like he's in, like, Big Ben is off in the distance, or something. Some sort of European, skyline. I don't think it's in the movie at all. I don't remember it being in the movie at all. It's a cool shot, and I'm using it. If they're using it, I'm using it. But I don't remember it. Unless I find a better photo, that's the image I'm using. I'm going to stick my face on it, put a little color in my sunglasses because my actual sunglasses are in the car, and call it a day. So he invites everyone to this place to just kind of gauge who they are. He doesn't. I don't think he gets to the questioning of the Severus right away. Then he goes and finds a movie receipt from his wife in a garbage basket, the rubbish bin, I guess they would say in England. And he's like, "Hey, we should go see a movie. I want to see this." She goes, "Oh, I'm not familiar with it." And even though there's the ticket stub there, so he thinks, "Oh, is she lying?" Or at least we're led to think he thinks she's lying. So she has to go off on a mission. And he's like, what's going on? He's afraid she might be, because she's on that list, he's afraid that she might be, compromised. So he gets one of the other women to divert the spy satellite to watch her for a few minutes. And it looks like she's trying to sell Severus. And we're like, oh my God, this is all a big, she is crossing him. She comes home from the mission and he's like, hey, I think someone's setting us both up. And then you realize, oh, he doesn't distrust her. He loves his wife. She loves him. They are in this together, and they think each other is being set up. And it turns out they are by Regé Jean Page, who I have last seen in, was it Dungeons and Dragons, Honor Among Thieves? What a great movie that is. So I was familiar with everyone in this movie. Everybody has been in a movie month movie. Cate Blanchett was in a couple different ones. I think the last one was Don't Look Up. Michael Fassbender, of course, was in Killer last year and a bunch of X-Men movies. Regé Jean Page was in, I just said, Dungeons and Dragons. Now, Marisa Abella, first time. Welcome to Movie Month. Naomi Harris, she was in No Time to Die. And Tom Burke. Tom Burke's back. He was, what is he, Precarious John or something like that, or Procol Harum Joe. He was in Furiosa. He was the Furiosa's number 2, the guy that kind of drove with her, helped her. He's back again. It's funny where it's like, I've never seen this guy before. All of a sudden, boom, I have 2 movies with him in 1 month. And that was just, completely random. It's funny how that works. It worked, I think, with some other. I talked about the second Kid Cudi. That was like, and I looked up Kid Cudi, and he's in the news for other things. Not his fault, but he just Diddy related. But it's funny that I'm not familiar with him at all. I just know that he's a hip hop guy, and all of a sudden I see 2 movies with him. Now Tom Burke, not familiar with him at all. All of a sudden 2 movies with him. So. At one point, Michael Fassbender is like, he needs to have everyone for a polygraph, and he tells Regé Jean Page, including you, to make it seem like a cover. And he it's uncomfortable. He asks, very personal questions. And then he's like, will you all come to dinner tomorrow? He said, yeah, I'll come to dinner tomorrow. And they're like, what? Is that an order? He goes, please come to dinner. I'll see you at 8 o'clock. Now he invites them all back, but it isn't a dinner. This is where he tells everyone the plan. And he leaves a gun in the middle. And the name of the game is, who picks up the gun? Well, Regé Jean Page. Because I think he basically he was the only bad one, I think. Everyone else thought they were doing the right thing or thought they were setting things up, I think. I don't think they were all in on it. I think maybe Tom Burke. I can't tell if Freddy's character. See, I'm not sure. It seemed like no, because they end up killing Regis Jean-Page, who turned the gun, but he was firing blanks at Georgie, at Michael Fassbender. So everyone else didn't realize what they were doing. They were just doing something, I guess, I suppose. I don't know. And then they kill him, but I thought, oh, this is, they recorded his confession. Well, that was a lie, because he takes his body and dumps him in the water, meaning that it had to be covered up. Pierce Brosnan's in this. He plays like higher up, who actually, him and Regis Jean-Page's character set this all up, and Cate Blanchett's like, oh, what happened to him? Looks like you need to step down, and she's going to take the job, and he's going to quietly quit. The first dinner scene was really good because it was uncomfortable, and people were, because of the drug he gave them, they started sharing too much about sex, about cheating on each other, about all these things, and it ended up with one of the girls stabbing the guy with in the hand with a knife. He forgave her. They got over it, but it was like very well acted, and I would have loved a whole movie like that, like a bottle episode, they call that, where everything's contained in one moment. I do love, there was a shot at the beginning, we got a oneer, where we watch Michael Fassbender go into a club, meet the Skarsgård guy, and then walk outside of the club, and I'm always fascinated when all this stuff is going on, and it's all happening without a camera there. Like, you feel like, it's not like they're like, okay, here comes 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and everyone starts. You feel like there's just action going on, everything, and they're just like, look out for the camera, just enjoy what you're doing. Camera's going to come through. Don't look at the camera. Don't look at the actor. Just act natural. And boom, they come through, they do their shot, they go out, and it's all one long continuous thing. And I love that. There was one moment where the light kind of flickered, and I thought, oh, was that covering a cut? I don't think so. I think it was all one long continuous shot. So that was enjoyable. I didn't quite know everything. Like, there was a moment where I'm like, I'm not entirely sure what's going on or why they know what's going on, but if I'm supposed to be following it as much as they are. But I think the trick was that we were supposed to think that they were against each other when in fact they were for each other, and they knew something more was going on. But I just enjoy British people talking subterfuge and spy talk, and it was like, I don't think Michael Fassbender raised his voice once, and his style, I wish I could be him, wearing like his outfits and his glasses. I was like, his hat, I was like, oh, everything I want to wear. It was like the epitome of cool to me, and it was cool in a nerdy way, which is the kind of cool I like. So I loved that. I loved Cate Blanchett. I think I loved every actor in this movie. It was like just great performances all around. It was quick. It was like there was a guy. Oh, they made it so when he used the satellite to look at his wife, that gave some Russian guy enough time to get away. Well, how did he know to get away? Because he was tipped. So like, there's someone on the inside. But why did the satellite be reused? They all knew why, but Michael Fassbender was like, oh crap, I'm caught. I'm done for. Even though maybe he realized or he figured out that they knew. I don't know. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. I was enjoying myself the whole way. And it was such a short type movie that it was just like, wow, it was like A, B, C, D, done. It's hard to explain because 90 minutes, growing up, 90 minutes is a movie. I watch 90 minutes movies where they seem to drag on forever. There are horror movies that are 88 minutes, 89 minutes. And you're like, oh my God, are we still doing this? What's going on? And you got this, which feels like it should be a big spy movie, but it really isn't. It's just a subtle, like a small spy. It's not action at all. There's one action moment. It was not what I expected, and I wasn't sure if it was slightly a comedy. I mean, there's definitely laughs, but it's not in a comedy. It's not kind of in that formula. But just all around, I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. It's on Peacock, so I don't know how long it's on there for. Then I thought it was a Peacock original, but no, it was in the theater. Yeah, I think I'm done. I'm not sure what else to say. Just what else did I miss? I mean, even when he went fishing, I was like, I could just watch him fishing. And at one point, he takes Reggie Jean Page out on a boat to talk to him. And I think at this point, he knows that he set up his wife and tried to get her to take the fall. Maybe. But it's because he brought his gun out with him in the fishing tackle box. But he realized then that Reggie Jean Page's character didn't suspect that he was onto him. So he didn't shoot him. He covered up the gun. But all that's fine. That's like, but there was one shot that I just loved. It was just a wide angle shot of the entire boat. The two of them on the boat with their fishing rods out. There's just like a little tiny little motorboat, almost a rowboat. And the shot was taken looking up from within the water. So at the bottom of the screen, there's like a water line, and you're kind of below the water. So the camera's in the water. You get the water line. You get the full boat. I loved that shot. I don't know. That's just movie nerd stuff. I thought that was awesome. I was like, I had to like pay attention because it took me out where I was like, whoa, that is a very cool shot. So just all in all, great acting in this movie. Tight script. So tight that I didn't care if I didn't know what was going on. I just went along with it. And I didn't care if I didn't figure it out because I don't think I was supposed to figure it out. And just the dialogue, everything, awesome. Quite big thumbs up for Black Bag. I suggest it. If you just like, I don't know, it was almost like characters. It was just character study with spies. And I love that stuff. So that's it. I'm done. It's only 1:10 p.m. I watched most of the movie before work. Then I had half a day, as I told you, and I watched the last half hour just now. So this is going to be an early podcast day. Very exciting about that. Now, what's up for the weekend in movie month? I don't know. I don't have a movie ticket, so I'm not going to the theater Saturday or Sunday. That is for sure. I don't know if I'm going to continue any of the series that I've started, or if I'm going to go watch an old movie from the 90s that I've never seen, or watch a movie that was really anticipated and then really bombed, but I still want to see it. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. There is a lot to do, and it's only 13 days. Here's the thing. I feel like, oh man, I only have 17 slots left. Like, my guy, it's only 13 movies. You're not even halfway there. So you have so many spots to fill, and I still have my co-host Chris, the Chris Morris official request that I have to do just contractually. It's in the bylaws. So that is going to be coming soon too. I did buy a movie ticket today though, but not for movie month. This one's for July 11th. 2 movie passes to go see Superman. I am so effing excited. Yes, that's right. I said effing. It's like the movie's already awesome. I don't even know if it's going to be good. I just know it's going to be awesome because I'm going to love it. That's me going in full, disclosure. I'm going in loving the movie, not saying show me. You have to convince me. It's like I love it, and hopefully I do. I will. I know I will. But that's it. I will be back tomorrow, Saturday. I'm probably going to watch the movie later in the day because I have stuff to do in the morning. I have things my wife wants to do during the day. So yeah, probably going to be doing stuff, watching the movie tomorrow night. And Sunday, we'll see. Probably the same thing. Sunday's Father's Day. Ooh, is there a father-related movie I could watch? Father of mine. I'm grilling for him. Hamburgers and hot dogs. Usually I do steak tips. He's like, I don't know. Now I'm going to get, I'm going to pare it down. Not as fancy, not as expensive, but I'm going to say more delicious. I love steak tips, but come on, a good hamburger and a hot dog? Baby. All right. But that's Sunday. I'll be back tomorrow for day 14. Until then, you can follow me on all the socials at Geek Mentality. The Facebook page is Fans Not Experts. The YouTube channel is Fans Not Experts. That's because the website is fansnotexperts.com. Oh, and TikTok is Geek Mentality Mike, because somebody took Geek Mentality, that son of a bee. But that's it. I'm done. I will see you tomorrow. Until then, thank you for listening. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for following. Thank you for writing reviews and giving me stars on Spotify. You can do that. You can do that right now. If you're on the Spotify app, give a little star. You can leave comments, anything you want. I'd like to know if you're actually out there. But I know, I'll be there. I'll be here today, and I'll be back tomorrow. But until then, here is my theme song.
This is my podcast, I made it. Geek Mentality's what I named it. And I think you should listen and subscribe, 'cause I'm kinda funny and awesome. I think that I'm worth your time, and I'm kinda handsome. My mom says, please listen and please subscribe. At least listen to this episode. Fans Not Experts.